this point, I'm calling this concierge coaching, where I want to have a maximum number of 10 clients, but I want to have all the flexibility to be available to them in a very customized way. So it can be functional fitness, body aware grieving, where we actually learn, well, how do we get, what is skillful grieving? How do we get through a loss in a way that helps us feel more empowered and more at peace? And then the caring for the caregiver part. So it's any of those things that a person needs in the ratio that they need it. You know, that ratio might change. Suddenly one thing becomes a bigger challenge. We put more attention into that. And then in 2020, when everything went online, I started being able to do everything through Zoom and video chat, phone calls, voice messages. All those things can be really powerful. So we can also mix and match all of those tools depending on what suits somebody the best. And then I'm now what I call a multi-home nomad. I live part of the time in California, part of the time in New Mexico, and I love road trips. I love going to places, and I can also customize visits based on where that person is, what they need. We could also make a personalized retreat. We could meet at a retreat center somewhere and say, okay, let's take 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, and really dig deep. You know, people go on these healing tours, but I'd like to help people make the exact thing they need. I could even go to someone's guest house and be available on their own property. When people make changes to their life and they're off on a vacation somewhere, it sometimes doesn't translate to their own home. But when we can make changes in their own home, new rituals, new exercise routines in their own home, it can tend to last a lot longer. So that's part of this concierge kind of way of doing things that I'm experimenting with, is how to really follow what a person needs as they need it and where they need it and how they find it easiest to communicate.